The lady is bad. Now the kid was kicked back lying in the cut, eating some fish and chips. And this freaky little groupie from the funky side of town began to give him some lip. She was babbling about how bad she could do the bump. The kid said on the real side of things, Bertha, you got too much rump to bump. Ooh, your sexy body. Baby, let me see you move it all across the floor. Move your sexy body. Every time you wiggle, I hear the men holler for more. The girl is bad.
I'm on the 10 most wanted list. I got a deadly groove. My face is on every wanted poster in town for the way I move. I'm public enemy number one to the disco scene. And kid, if you don't get up off you know what and dance with me, I'm gonna be forced to get mean.
The kid was cool, he was no fool. He said, get the funk off my case. Without missing a beat, snatching him to his feet, she bumped him all in the face. Now the kid was cheesing. He was definitely uncool, trying to get some hat. But she bumped him right back. Move your sexy body. Baby, let me see you dancing on the disco floor. Move your sexy body. Move your body close to mine. Hey, the girl is bad. The lady is bad. Bad. She's bad. Move your sexy body. In the body. You make the kid next to mine. She took that sucker out. Move your body. Feel your body. Making headlines. Across the floor, glide, you slim in the body. Every time you wiggle, I make the men holler for more. Bad. The girl is bad, real bad. She is bad. the body. Every time you wiggle, you make the men giggle for more. Say it right. Good God, man. Every time you wiggle, you make the kid holler for more. Sexy body. Baby, let me see you dancing on the disco floor.
Morning, Lost in Art. How are you? Y'all please enjoy these old throwback tunes for another minute or two here while I let my puppies out. And I'll be right back with you. What's up, Tested Silver? How are you, sir? he is, out of the shadows. Let's see, dogs have been fed, check. Coffee made, check. I even fit in the shower this morning, check there too. How are y'all doing? What's up, Wolfie? Tested Silver, I thoroughly enjoyed your show last night. Great stuff, man. Great to connect with you. Lost in Art. I believe I already said hello to you, but thank you for being here. Morning, everybody. I try to add a little style this morning. I got this hat on. I don't think I've worn this on the stream yet. There's only so much I can do with this head of hair, which is not really a head of hair, so you do what you can. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. You know it, Wolfie.
What you want to put? Jazz music. What you want to play? Jazz music.
Wolfie, yes, I do. I've honestly, I've given up on that one. I should probably reach out to her again and just say, you know, hey, we're going to try to reschedule this thing or what? What's happening? At my age, man, I just have such low tolerance for the BS. I've got this BS meter, and yeah, I don't know. I sensed a little BS going on there. I should probably lighten up a little bit. You would think that being, oh yeah, it is a pretty high meter for sure. You would think, you know, being a DJ on Twitch and all this stuff would be like a, I don't know, would give me some kind of credibility. Nothing. But there's that whole self-promotion piece, and I'm not a self-promoter. I'm not a big self-promoter, and I just, yeah, I talk about it sometimes if it comes up, but yeah, I'm a DJ. I play some music. People, you know, naturally assume that means whatever they think it means, but they really have no idea. Mama Dre, what's happening? Good to see you. Man, I just got rolling here. I haven't even taken my first sip of coffee yet, but it has been made. That's progress. We just got started. Well, thank you very much for that, Mama Dre, on the subscription. Awesome. Great way to start my day. Thank you. Appreciate your support. Man, you got me beat. I am still here, y'all. Don't freak out. My camera just kind of went black on me. Hold on a second. Camera doesn't want to wake up this morning. Nice. Yeah, did you get some of those storms from Elsa? Very cool. I'm so glad you stopped by. Hope that we can help the work along. Hey, that's okay with me.
I got my ride. I took a look around and went inside. I 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 went inside.
Very much so. That's one of the things I love about the Twitch communities is everyone is so supportive of each other here. Great to be a part of it. So thank you so much. I appreciate it. Do tell, Wolfie. Give us a scoop. Are we allowed to discuss that here? Can we talk about it?
I took a look around and went inside.
Okay. End of August. Oh, you know what? I will be around, but I will also be up in Nashville for the big Deep Tropics Festival. I think that's that weekend, but it's only I'm only going to be there for one day, but I'll work around that. That'll be cool, man. I'm looking forward to it.
I got my ride. I took a look around and went inside.
Shout out to Mama Dre. And of course, DJ Wolfie. And while we're at it, we'll issue a hug to Lost in Art. Lost in Art, do you stream? I can't remember if I've asked you this question or not. Can't remember. I know you have obviously you have a Twitch page, but I don't know if you stream or not. Curious to know, inquiring minds. I think you should. I could always learn something new in Photoshop. I have to use Photoshop for my work. We don't honestly use it that much these days. We're doing more stuff in, let's see, what's it called? We use a thing called Sketch. But I do have a long history with Photoshop. But man, it's such a deep program. There's always something new to learn there. So yeah, I would love to know more. Frost Glacier, good morning. Welcome in. Glad you're here. Yeah, there's just so much. We have used Illustrator a good bit for my job. I'm a web developer, so we take the stuff the designers give us and turn it into a website, and we did use Illustrator pretty heavily, and I did not have a lot of Illustrator experience, unlike Photoshop. I've used Photoshop a long time, but Illustrator, they're made by the same company, but different programs. It took me a while to get used to Illustrator, and I'm still not comfortable with it really, but yeah, that's cool. I would love to see a Photoshop screen. Thank you for that, Frost Glacier. Cheers. You all will notice, or maybe you'll notice, we've made a little bit of progress with the channel points. I finally figured out the lights, so you all are in control of the light colors behind me. You'll see a few color options in there. Maybe they'll work. Obviously, as soon as I say that, they're not going to. Maybe I need to reboot the program. I've heard this program is glitchy. Hang on. So as soon as I said that, somebody lost some points. I'm sorry. I swear, man, I test this stuff. I test it. It works. I tell you all about it.
Straight at the hood now.
Oh, there we go.
With the hood down. Tell them what's good now. We got
You just needed a reboot. I think. Somebody else give it a try and make sure you all can do it. Yes. Mama Dre's on the pink lights. Those are the ones I normally have behind me. I don't know how much time it takes in between these, but y'all fire away. We'll figure it out. I don't know. I'm new to this. I do know that the lights are on for 30 seconds. So when you hit a color, it play for 30 seconds, and I'm gonna get some other options on there, like, you know, make them flash and do some stuff like that. Well, so the tracks that I was trying to load wouldn't load, so we had a last minute track load there. Oh man, Super Dave in the house. Good morning to you, sir. I had to admit something to you all. I'll go on and just have an honest moment with you. That Coke cake did not stand a chance. I know that somebody, I don't know if it was Crank and Chris or somebody said, man, you got a lot of self-control. No, it's gone. It's all gone. That stuff is so good. I believe that was my lunch yesterday, was the coffee cake, or the Coke cake. It's that coffee cake. It does go down especially well with coffee. Yeah, Wolfie, I got to get back on my running regimen. I was doing a great job of it there for a while, and I just kind of got out of the practice. You know, I like to do Monday, Wednesday, Friday running, and Tuesday, Thursday are kind of my days off in the weekends. I'll get back into it. I started running so I could start doing some races here and there just for fun. I'm not a competitive runner, but I just wanted to have some motivation for doing my running. Like, I don't particularly enjoy going out and just going for a run for the hell of it.
Okay, party people in the house.
I do have a mod, but I have a couple of mods actually, but they are elsewhere at the moment, so it's just me. Yes, I did say Coke cake. Actually, we talked about this in my last stream. So I went out to Cracker Barrel and got a couple of slices of Coke cake, which it's basically just chocolate cake. If you haven't had it before, it's chocolate cake with Coca-Cola as one of the ingredients. And it's very sweet and very moist and oh, so good. So good. I highly recommend it. Oh, it's called Cracker Barrel. I can't remember where you are, Mama Dre. I think you told me Canada, if I'm not mistaken. Am I right about that? I may have said crack, because that stuff is like crack. That's right. BC. Man, I love that area of the world. I want to get back up there so bad. I was there for work a few years back. My company has an office, or my old company had an office up there, and such a beautiful area. I want to get back up there. I got to say hello to everybody over on Sessions Live. I forget that I'm doing a double broadcast sometimes, so my main broadcasting platform, just so you all know, is over on Twitch, but I am testing out this new thing called Sessions Live, and I see that there's a few viewers over here, so I just wanted to pop over and say hello. Naru2, Drind, Diamonds, Blue, Kotu, thank you all so much for stopping by. Don't be shy, say hello in the chat there if you want. But yes, Mama Dre, I don't know, I think Cracker Barrel, I don't know if there are any Cracker Barrels up in there in your part of the world. Cracker Barrel is like an old, how to describe it. It would be like going to your grandma's house for an afternoon lunch with a bunch of southern food and all that stuff. Yeah, Cracker Barrel does have some cheese. I think they sell in the stores, but it's a dining establishment and country food, country cooking. And in the summertime, they have this specialty called Coke cake, Coca-Cola cake. And it is a slice of heaven. If you ever get a chance to venture somewhere that has a Cracker Barrel, find out if they have it and order yourself a big piece of it, because it is amazing stuff. And I had a slice of it on the stream Tuesday, and I was sharing it with everyone. I wasn't sharing it, I was just sharing my eating it on the camera. Gaetano, ciao, sir. How are you? Good to see you. Mama Dre, do you know my friends SRB down in Georgia, Scott and Renee? I think I've seen you before on one of their raid trains they do. Can't swear to it, but I think I have. They're good people. Some of my favorites. And in fact, I was talking to Scott a couple days ago. I have an invitation to go down and hang out with him this weekend. It's about a 4.5 hour drive from where I live here in Tennessee, so not an awful drive. So I'm considering venturing down there to hang out. I don't know if they're planning to do a stream or not. There's another DJ coming to hang out with them. So I don't know if I assume they're going to do some live streaming. So we shall see. You might see me pop up over there on Scott's channel and Renee's channel. So. Yes. Y'all bear with me while I do a little bit of moderation here. Edgar Tito, good morning. How are you, sir? Yeah, if you want to be famous, you need to sell some coke cake. That stuff does not play. I am not kidding. Right on, Mama Dre. Yeah, I got a couple of them added. I'm not the best mod, but yeah, we got a couple of those bots squashed. I guess those are bots. I don't know. And I've heard people say that if you're getting hit by bots, that's a good thing because you're getting some attention, I guess. But it's a bad thing in a way because they can mess things up. But I guess what they said, I think it happened yesterday during Tested Silver. He had a couple of bots hit. There we go. Got my mouse back. All right. Yes, Mama Dre. We were talking about no, not that Coke. We were talking about Coke cake, and it is pretty much the same thing, I think. Alex, sorry, man. I was squashing some bots. And mixing and sipping coffee and chatting and all that. Good to see you, sir. Thanks for stopping by, man. Are you working today? Shout out to Alex Keiko in the house. Another one of my brothers supporting the funky house sound. Check out his fantastic stream. Alex, I want to ask you, you don't have to answer this right now. Maybe I'll whisper you. I love in your stream how you have kind of that two-tone background color. And I don't know how you pull that off. I'm curious about it. Sometime I'd love to hear more how you have that lighting set up, because it's a really cool looking effect. I like it. Yeah, those commands. That gives me some ideas. I could do some interesting things with those. DJ 3PM. Man, there's so much fam up in here. I'm way behind on the shout outs. Shout out to Edgar Tito. And 3 p.m. And did I miss anybody? I'm sure I did. I'm not a mod. Oh, fingers crossed Lady Bob shows up at some point, but oh, it's all good. And by the way, if you have not met little Bob Ross, let me introduce you all to my little buddy, little Bob Ross. How about that? Another find at Cracker Barrel, Mama Dre. I was just there for Father's Day lunch actually a few weeks ago, and then my daughter looks at me and says, "Dad, look, they got a little Bob Ross." And you know I had to buy this because we talk about Bob Ross here on the show all the time. Because I'm, Daddy Bob, and we got 12 Lady Bob. So I bought one of those for 12 Lady Bob. I'm going to ship it over to her in Germany. Trevor. What's up, Trev? Hug to my brother Trevor. Man, I haven't seen you in a couple days. We were getting a little worried. I hope all is well. Hope you're feeling okay. Trevor lives. It ain't a party till Trevor shows up, y'all. You know, this hat, while it's as stylish and everything, you know, it doesn't lend itself to proper headphone positioning. So I do sometimes wear my headphones like this, but I got to get used to it again. I know, Wolfie. It has been a little while. I haven't had a Wolfie stream since when was it? Saturday? Was it the Ray Train? Is that the last one?
I asked you before not to come down to my laboratory while I'm busy with my experiments. I will kill you, start you and your filthy friend. But death, my dear, must come to you only after I've torn from your body all the suffering and pain a human being can stand. And you don't know yet how long it takes to die.
Sorry, y'all. I'm way behind on the chat here. Chat's rolling this morning, and I love it. But I'm so far behind.
It was a nightmare.
Whoop whoop indeed, Trevor. Yes, sir. So yeah, we were talking about coke cake. Y'all got me distracted. Oh man, that stuff is so good. I definitely need to go running some more to run off the coke cake. I overindulged in the coke cake. Man. All right, Wolfie. You're holding out on us. Has it been an hour already? Man, this stream flies by. It flies by when you're having fun, man. Alex Keiko, I totally missed your subscription, my man. Thank you. Thank you for your support. I appreciate that. That's what I get for trying to multitask. I'm not a good multitasker. I'm good at one thing at a time, you know? I'm not good at multitasking. I'll just admit that. But I appreciate, man. Thank you so much.
Come down to my laboratory while I'm busy with my experiments. I will kill you, start you and your filthy friend. But death, my dear, must come to you only after I've torn from your body all the suffering and pain a human being can stand. And you don't know yet how long it takes to die of pain.
This is one of those moments where I wished I was better organized behind me with all these records behind me, because there's a couple of tracks in my head that I want to play, and I have no idea where to find them, and I'm not going to go digging right now on the camera. I have got to get my ish organized. Hey man, there are many roles in the music world, and that is an important role. And while I don't want to ever see you stop DJing, if you're putting on events like you've been putting on, that just makes Twitch a better place. So keep that up for sure, but don't stop DJing. If you want to slow down, that's good, but don't stop, man. We love your energy and your tracks, and yeah, don't stop altogether. That's just my request, but Yeah, there's this cool. Actually, I'm thinking about getting it for my wall behind here, but there's this cool art that says it's a big cassette tape, and it says "Pause but never stop," and that's an appropriate. I think that's the message I was trying to convey to you, Wolfie, is pause but don't stop. So if you want to pause and do some promotions and some event planning, please do, but don't stop DJing. We need more DJ Wolfie in our lives. Mama Dre, I do have a green screen. I need to pull that up sometime and just mix it up a little bit. I have nothing at all wrong with green screens. I love them. I've observed in my time on Twitch different streams, and some of my personal favorite streams are just the ones with the fixed camera, and you get to see kind of some of the background and some of the personality of where the DJ lives and all that kind of stuff, and the dogs, and I'll flip back and forth. Yes, you know, I saw speaking of which, Mama Dre, I saw a really cool stream from some dudes up in British Columbia. I'm trying to think of who it was. They were, hang on, I'd have to go back through my follower list to find the guy, but it was a cabin out in British Columbia, out in the woods, and they were looking out into the woods. They were set up on the back porch of this cabin, and man, it was so pretty. There was actually a deer running out in the background, and so beautiful. The country up there is amazing. Funk Hunters, I believe you're right about that. I think it was them. I think you're right. And I saw them in a boat one time too, doing like a boat stream. Very creative. I attempted a vacation stream last week while I was down in Florida, and I have newfound respect for those guys doing these remote streams, because it takes a lot of preparation and work. And I mean, I was at a house, but I didn't have all my gear with me, and it wasn't as smooth as I had hoped it would be, but I learned some lessons from it, so maybe I'll try it again sometime. I want to do one of these sunrise sets out kind of in nature somewhere. I don't know if funky house and a picturesque nature setting with the sunrise, I don't know if that vibe matches. Maybe I'll play deep house that day, I don't know. Yes, Wolfie, I don't think it could hurt. I think I'm not a promoter, but I think when it comes to these types of things, you just gotta promote the hell out of it. I'm jealous, Trevor. I have not started my workday yet. As soon as I'm done here, I sit down and get my workday going. I'm jealous of you guys overseas. You got me beat. You're already almost done. So, yeah, that boat stream was pretty sweet, Trevor. It was the Funk Hunters. If you're not following them on Twitch, look them up. Mama Dre, are those Canadian guys? I don't know. Nittylicious, you found me. You did follow me. You said you were going to yesterday just based on the name alone, so thank you for following and welcome in. Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee. Right on, man. Vancouver has a boatload of talent. Not you know, pun kind of intended, I guess. Such good talent up there. Obviously, Pika and Jessu are doing very well on Twitch. Who else? Ski Tour. Ski Tour is one of my favorites. I love Ski Tour. Ski Tour is a couple of guys up there, and they're actually in Whistler, I think. I know they're in British Columbia, but they're good producers and DJs. So you did, man. You kept your word, Nittylicious. I appreciate it. I love making new friends. Thank you so much. So glad I connected with you yesterday. Hope you'll stay a while and hang out with us. We just we do a lot of chatting here. We do a lot of shooting the shite, so to speak, and listening to some funky house tunes. That's the essence of the Daddy Bob stream. The point is that you're literally in my living room, and we're just kind of chilling, and just like y'all were here in my living room hanging out at a party or something. You know, that's all we want. That is correct, Nittylicious. There are only two decks built in, so channels 1 and 2 are controlling the digital files, I suppose. So you can connect it to Serato or Rekordbox or USB or whatever you want to connect it to. So that's channels 1 and 2, and then the channels 3 and 4 can be external CDJs if you have them, or you can even connect turntables. So that was the big selling point for me. Is I wanted something that would allow me to incorporate the turntables, and the XZ had that capability. So that was the selling point. Yeah, those Denons are sweet. I've seen those. I went with the Pioneer decks simply because I wanted something that kind of closely matched what I see out at gigs when I go out and play. So I've got my USB drive, and I used to be on a Tractor setup, and I was playing on Tractor here, and then going out and playing on Pioneer at gigs. And I just wanted something that was more in line with what I was playing on out there. But man, those Denons are sweet. I haven't seen that exact model. I'll have to look it up, but they make a good product. I know that. Yeah, 3 p.m. Speaking of pop-up gigs, that was something that I encountered on my travel stream that I attempted to do last week. I wasn't going to take this thing with me down to the beach. It's too big. I don't have a carrying case for it. I didn't want to damage it. But I didn't have an adequate travel controller to take with me, so I see that Jessu is using this Hercules controller, which is it's small, but I think she used to have an XZ. But last night I noticed she had this new Hercules and it was about half the size of the XZ. And it looks like it would be a great travel controller. That may be an option. I don't know much about Hercules. Y'all bear with me. I got to refill the coffee cup. Mama Dre, I'm with you on that one. I am OG as well, and yeah, I every now and then pull out the vinyl and play it, and I'm quickly reminded about how nice it is to have time readout on tracks, because vinyl is very unforgiving that way. I've had a couple of records run out on me, and yeah, I used to have to. You just got to pay attention to what you're doing more on vinyl. It's not as forgiving. There's no loop button on the vinyl. Unless you got one of those records with a lock groove on it. They do have those. And that's just like a never-ending loop on a record. Those are nice. But yes, that's how I learned. I learned old school mixing on vinyl. And that's why you see so much of it behind me, because I've been DJing for a while, and yeah. So I'm curious, those of you mixing with, and I do have my computer attached, and I'm playing record box files off of the XZ, but what are your thoughts on Serato versus record box? I'm just kind of curious, because I got a free, with my XZ, it gave me a free copy of Serato, and I haven't used it yet, but I'm just kind of curious what your thoughts are. And again, the reason why I'm using record box is because of the functionality and keeping things the same as I see out when I go play gigs. Like I went and played a gig a few weeks ago, and it was all Pioneer decks there, and I just plugged in my USB drive and played. And record box, you know, everything is already set up for that. So I'm just curious, pros and cons of Serato versus record box. I know a lot of people aren't fans of record box, but that's what I'm using, and it's just for the whole consistency thing. That was a happy accident on that track. They kind of kept the bass line sound at a certain tone, so it was easier to mix in. I like it. Right on, Nittylicious. I hear you. Mama Dre, that is old school. Props on that. I think I remember reading on your bio that you're a video mixer. Am I remembering that correctly? You meet so many different interesting people here on Twitch, but you have to excuse my old man brain. I sometimes forget. But yes, that's what I was thinking. You were a VJ. I thought so. Don't be fooled. It's not a great memory, but I thought that I saw that because I don't see a lot of video DJs. Chris Craze is a guy that does a little bit of video mixing. So he was actually doing some on the stream Tuesday. We actually sent my viewers over to his stream and did a raid to Chris Craze, and he was actually doing a video mix, which was sweet. I love seeing that. It's beyond my skill set. I had to do video mixing. And you're right. It probably is the coke cake. You're absolutely right about that. Just going back and reading over some of the comments here about the Serato versus Rekordbox. Oh, 3 computers, Mama Dre. Props. That's impressive. I'm running 2, and that was another reason why I feel like I'm competing with the music. That was another reason the vacation stream wasn't quite as smooth, as I forgot the gear that I needed to run 2 computers, meaning my audio interface. I left that here, and so I was down to 1 computer, and I was just once again reminded of why you can't stream on 1 computer unless it's like an absolute beast of a computer, because it just needs too many resources to do an adequate job of streaming. So Nittylicious, when you said the engine is just an organization software, is that I'm not familiar with that one. I'll have to check that out. So it's more of organizing your tracks. Does it work with Rekordbox and Serato, or I haven't heard of Engine before. Oh, Engine OS. Okay, so that's what Denon players use as opposed to the Rekordbox platform, I suppose. Got you. Yeah. So you keep the chat on a separate computer. That's a good idea. Yep. See, this is the power of community. We're all learning something here this morning. Yeah. I think if you can afford it, having the multi-computer setup, I think you definitely need 2 for I don't know, that's just my experience. You definitely need 2 to have an adequate stream, unless your 1 computer is just like a beast. And you can configure it that way, I suppose. But I think everything does run better on 2. The DJ software needs just enough resources to where just the video alone, the streaming alone, needs a lot of processing. So I've got my eyes on a dedicated streaming PC. I'm running 2 Macs right now, but I want to get just a workhorse streaming PC. So I would love recommendations if you have them, but I'm kind of shopping around a little bit right now to see what the options are. 3 p.m. I hear you on that. Unfortunately, Mac is what I got. And I mean, I love Macs. There's nothing at all wrong with Macs, but what I'm learning is that here in the streaming world, PCs, I think, might have a slight edge to Macs. I don't know if that's something to do with the processing or the fact that PCs are configured for gamers or whatever. I don't know what all the reasons are, but my research is telling me that PC is the way to go for a streaming computer. So that will be... I haven't owned a PC in several years now, but my next purchase will likely be a PC running Windows 10, and it's going to be maxed out with processing and all that kind of stuff. But I'll keep the Mac for my music stuff because that's just what, I don't know. I love my Mac. Trev, man, thank you so much for being here this morning. I'm happy to see that you're still around. We were missing your face. Hope you have a good day, sir. There you go, Nittylicious. That's a great explanation why PCs might have the edge. So that makes sense. See, I'm all good with the nerd chat up in here. That's I'm learning stuff as we stream music here and sip on coffee. It's a great way to start the day. I am a nerd at heart, so I got no problems with the nerd chat. As long as the nerds I'm chatting with enjoy house music. And I hope that you do. I don't know. I mean, I'm hoping that's one of the reasons why you're hanging with me.
I don't care about your others. Just be good to me.
I have not heard of that streamer Mama Dre, but I'm going to try to copy that and follow him in a new window here. Not finding that username. All right, yeah. Send me a whisper if you don't mind. I would love to. I would love to find that channel. All right, I'm checking in over on Sessions Live. Looks like we got a couple of new faces there. Chris Bates, Gracie, Tigers. Thank you all for tuning in. Welcome. I am DJ Daddy Bob here in Nashville, Tennessee. We do a Tuesday and Thursday morning stream, playing funky house, and doing a lot of chatting. And this morning we're doing a lot of nerd talk, which is kind of cool. I'm all for it. So welcome in. Appreciate y'all being here. Man, this track is so fire. I haven't played it in a couple streams. Just one of those tracks that puts me in a good mood. It just feels like a summertime track. saw that, Mama Dre. Thank you for sending it over. I will definitely give him a follow and check that out. Very cool. New daddy, huh? You know, I took my, a lot of people don't know this, some do, but not everybody. I took my DJ name from my grandfather. We used to call him Daddy Bob. He is no longer living, but I'm named after him. I'm actually the third, so my dad is named after him, and but we would call him Daddy Bob instead of, Grandpa or whatever. Daddy Bob was what we called him. So when the time came for me to pick a DJ name many years ago, I'm talking like, long time ago, I chose Daddy Bob and it stuck, and I've just kind of run with that name. Many years before I became a daddy myself, but I am a daddy, so the name does fit me now. I got two. Jason Foy. Hold on. Not to be outdone by DJ Ego. We got Jason Did I say the last name right? Is it Foy or is it Foy? Please help me. Yes, yeah. Oh gosh, we're gonna get into my dating life on here. All right. Yeah. So I have been single now for, geez, how long has it been? 5 years, 6 years, going on 6 years. Yeah, the dating scene has had its challenges. I'll just say it as politely as I can. It's just I've met some great people, but nobody has stuck yet, if that makes sense. But the thing about being single is it has allowed me to fully embrace the Twitch experience and really get into streaming, which I've only been on here since March, April. And I'm just loving every minute of being on here. I spend a lot of time prepping for my stream, and I hope that it shows. But I love doing this. It gives me kind of a new thing to spend my time on and my money. Because those of you watching who don't stream or don't DJ, DJing is something, man. It takes money, it takes time, it takes energy. And I'm not complaining at all. But a vast majority of us DJs are not making the bucks that a lot of the big time DJs are. DJing can be an expensive hobby. These tracks that you hear me playing, they're not free. A lot of people don't realize that. It costs money to buy these tracks. So, and if you have a music addiction like me, it's an expensive habit. I know that I'm preaching to the choir here. I know there's several DJs in the chat here. Y'all know. Yeah, but back to the dating talk, Mama Dre. I have met some wonderful people, and a couple of them have turned into, I guess they lasted a good while. I'm talking like a couple of months, 3 months, but then we just realized there were differences, and I don't know, it just didn't stick. Good people just didn't stick. So. Yeah. So my main focus is on the stream and on obviously my kiddos. Kiddos come first, then the stream, then work, and dating as I can fit it in. But Yeah, it's kind of slowed down here lately. It may be because I'm just not pursuing it as heavily. But yeah. Well, you could be right about that, Mama Dre. Yeah. Actually, I have dated in the past. I have dated a woman originally from Canada. This was years ago when I lived down in Florida. She was originally from the Toronto area. Great woman. But life kind of took us two different directions. And that's kind of the story of my relationships, you know. Life just kind of pulls us different ways and things just don't work out. And that's all right. Russians and Italians, you know, I'd be all for that, but I just don't know too many. Maybe I'll be able to one day tell a story of how I met my future wife here on Twitch and we connected, and it was just this great love story that started, you know. Chroma Cat. Oh wow, you have been on my mind, Chroma Cat, because I have not seen you stream in a little while. So I am so happy to see you around. Where have you been and what's going on with you? Hope you're well. Chris Mears. You know, when I'm not streaming, I'm working and I'm driving around, and I keep Twitch running a lot in my, you know, like if I'm in my car, I listen to it on my phone. So I'm always kind of listening to streams when I'm doing other stuff. So I literally was thinking this to myself last night driving around. I went somewhere with my doggies and we rode up to Nashville for a few minutes and had a couple of errands to run. And I was like, man, I haven't heard Chroma stream in a while. And I was like, man, I hope everything's okay. So surgery. All right, that explains it. There has been a couple of different friends who have undergone some surgeries lately. So I wish you a speedy recovery with that. That sounds painful. So I personally look forward to hearing your streams again soon. So good to see you here. Shout out to Chris Mears. Man, that picture that you put up on Instagram that was fresh. Very good photography work there, Mr. Mears. Yes, likewise, Chroma. I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully this downtime has afforded you the opportunity to sit down at the desk and produce a little bit. I'm not sure if it has, but fingers crossed that it has. This one coming in is another new favorite of mine. This one is remixed by Justin Martin from the Dirty Bird family. He actually just put a post up. If you follow him on Instagram at all, he had a post up about this past weekend, some events that happened in LA. I think there was a private party, and several of the Dirty Bird crew, I guess, showed up to DJ. At least Justin was there playing. Looked like there could have been some more, but he played this track in that Instagram clip. I love this track.
Way back to the old time.
Nice, Chroma. I'm looking forward to hearing that. I sincerely do really enjoy your productions. I'm not just blowing smoke when I say that. I know. I mean, I feel like I've got an ear for good tracks, and I've really enjoyed the tracks. I've played them on my stream several times. So keep up the outstanding work on that, and speedy recovery so we can see you stream again. Yes, Mama Dre, Justin Martin is he's a good dude, great producer, great DJ. I had the opportunity to hear him play here in Nashville. I guess it's been about 2 years now. It's before COVID, but he came to play a small club here, and I got to go up and say hello to him after and shake his hand. And I promised him I was going to send him a couple of my tracks, which has not happened yet. Hopefully that will happen before too much more time passes, but he's one of my favorites. I love his DJing, his productions. He's been on Twitch a lot. Now that live gigs are happening again, I don't know how much we're going to see him on here, but he does have a Twitch channel. But this track, the vocal in it reminds me of that Heavy D song, Now That We Found Love. That bass line, though. Wolfie, you were always one of my favorites, man. I can have more than one favorite. I want to hear more about this music festival, Mama Dre. I need a good reason to come back up to Canada. And I swear I wanna go to. I've been to Toronto, and I've been to Vancouver area, British Columbia. Specifically, I was in Burnaby. That's where my company's office was located. So yeah, I know that it's dicey in certain places for festivals and things like that, but yeah, I'm excited that Nashville is getting back in the swing of things. Oh, I said Burnaby. What I meant by dicey was festivals like large gatherings happening again. I know it's different in different areas. Some places are still a little bit more restrictive on the COVID stuff than others, so that's what I meant by dicey. Was not every place is wide open yet. There's some places that are, a little more restrictive on what you can do. I figured that might be the case with that festival. But we got one happening in Nashville, which you guys definitely should check it out if you're able. It's called Deep Tropics, and this will be my second time going to it. Obviously, it was pre-COVID, was the last time I went. But Deep Tropics is great festival put on here in Nashville, in the middle of downtown Nashville, right by the Capitol building, outdoors. The big headliner this year is going to be Claude Von Stroke. He's one of them. Joe Kim he's got a show over on Apple Music. He's playing. Gosh, I can't remember who all the others are, but yeah, definitely worth checking that out.
and hope there's tomorrow. Because I don't like what's going on in the world. I'm scared of that. I'm just scared, you know?
Nice, Trevor. So were you a part of the festivities for that big game yesterday, the soccer game? I watched a little bit of footage from Guns. She showed a party that she went to. They were watching the soccer match yesterday, and it looked pretty insane. That sounds awesome, Mama Dre. See, that's the type of show that I would love to come check out, and I would love even more to come up and play. One day, maybe, if the Twitch thing keeps happening and keep getting my name out there, maybe it'll happen. I've played all over the U.S. in the past, back when I was hitting it much harder. Before kids, I've done a little bit of touring, but it definitely slowed down with kids, and as it should. I'm not complaining about that at all. I am a kids come first in my world. Thus the early morning stream. That's why I'm here at this hour, because it tends to have less conflicts going on at this time of day for me. Not as much kids activities and things happening at 6 in the morning. Oh, here we go, the smack talking. So, I don't know if I've got any. Gaetano was on here earlier. I'm pretty sure Gaetano is an Italian fan. Well, I don't know if he's a fan, but I think he's in Italy. Chris Mears. Who else? Who else is in England? I thought so. Thank you, Mama Dre. I thought he was. Yeah, this should be an interesting match this weekend. We got Italy and England. I'm going to need to find a TV somewhere where I can check that out. I have a TV, but I don't have anything connected to it right now. I don't have a cable subscription active right now. I was trying YouTube TV for a while, but I've let go of it, so. I think Mr. Mears might be our only current viewer over in England, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, I never think of when I'm 20 or when I'm 21 tomorrow.
Wolfie, I don't know. I mean, maybe you're right about that. But oh, of course we got Trevor. What am I saying, Trevor?
I'm scared of
We got a couple of English guys in the house. Yes. I knew that. Yeah. All right.
Everybody is.
Personally, I don't follow either team very closely. I am a soccer fan, but I think it's going to be a fun match to watch. I don't have any skin in the game, but I'm just a fan of the sport. I have played and I have coached, and my daughter plays currently, so I'm just she's my favorite player to watch. Nashville now has a team in the MLS here in the States, the Pro Soccer League here in the U.S., which I know it's still gaining traction. It's nothing on the level, I don't think, of the national teams over there in England and Italy, but we did have Rooney playing in our Pro League not long ago, which was a lot of fun. I love Rooney. Yes, they do call it football, Mama Dre. Thank you for the correction on that. My apologies. Yes, it is football. Football. I used to play football or soccer, and I used to play American football as well, so I've been on both sides of that one. Thank you, Nittylicious. I'm so glad that you stopped by. You kept your word. You said you were going to follow me just based on the name, and you showed up like the next day. That's so cool. Thank you. I hope you'll come back. We like to keep it kind of chill and maybe a little vibey here, and hopefully good vibes. That's the goal here anyways. So yeah, thanks for being here. Just realized I played like 3 Justin Martin tracks in a row here. Fanboy. Oh, thank you, Frost Glacier. Thank you for that hug. I appreciate it. And Nittylicious, I will catch up on my follows as well. If I didn't follow you already, I will be doing so once I get off stream here. But I love making new friends on here, checking out new streams, so I will be catching you later for sure. Where is this big soccer match happening? I'm out of the loop as far as the Euro goes. I'm curious where they're playing it. Is there any home field advantage at all for England versus Italy? You're welcome, Floss Glacier. Thank you again for being here, man. I appreciate your support. Oh, Wembley. Well, see. Oh, home. That's definitely home field advantage for England. I would say the crowd would be very heavily favored for England in that regard. I don't know. I hear you, Mama Dre. We have been all over the place with this conversation, so no worries. You never quite know where the conversation is going to take us. There you go, Mama Dre. I don't have to do the adulting until 9 o'clock. Thank you. Yeah, we don't do a lot of sports talk here. I just happened to notice the Euro and some video footage on another streamer's channel last night, and it was on my mind. I am a sports fan, though. I will say that I am a sports guy. Yeah, I think you're right, Trevor. Are you a football fan, Trevor? Are you getting into all the hype that is this game coming up? See, Super Dave, I didn't even know that. I was listening briefly on the radio last night while I was out driving, and I knew they were playing yesterday. It does not surprise me a bit. Lightning were a force to be reckoned with, so I was just down there, so I know I saw all the activity and all the fans, flying flags and all that good stuff. Are they doing the, so since you're a cycling fan, Trevor, they do the Tour de France? Has that happened yet? I know that's usually a summertime event. I don't know, like we were saying earlier, I don't know how restrictive events are still. It's different in different places, so.
Vibration.
Oh, so it's happening now. See, I'm out of the loop, man. I'm out of the loop. I don't have a TV right now. I mean, I don't have any cable, any television, so this is the longest I've gone without an active TV subscription, so I'm a bit out of the loop. I'll probably sign back up once American football season starts. 'Cause I love American football. I'm a big basketball fan too, but not pro basketball. I know the NBA is happening now. I'm a big college basketball fan. U.S. college basketball.
Baseline.
Time for a coffee refill.
Vibration.
Be right back with y'all.
Vibration. Vibration.
Yeah, we've covered a lot of ground this morning in our chatting. We've gone from we've covered Coke Cake.
Baseline.
We've covered some festival talk. We've covered some gear talk. We've covered some football, cycling,
Baseline.
dating, parenthood. What else?
Vibration.
Yeah, you just never know. You never know where the conversation's going to take us.
Vibration.
And that's what I love about it. It's unpredictable.
Vibration.
Much like my DJing. You never know. You never know where it's going to go. I was hoping I'd get your attention with that one. Ladies and gentlemen in the chat, if you don't already know, This is a production from Chroma Cat herself. Name of the track is Hands Up. You can find it out there on Beatport and all the places where you can normally find dance music. And we wish Chroma a speedy recovery from her surgery. Hope you're feeling better soon, ma'am, so we can see you on stream. You could do a sit-down stream. You could get you a setup on your couch. Get your foot propped up on the table there, and do your controller there. Just get you set up there, and we could pull that off, I'm sure. It would definitely hamper the dancing. You wouldn't be able to dance as much, but I guess if we have to wait a little longer, we can. So. Yeah, I don't think I could do a sit-down stream. The music kind of gets in my blood, and I have to move. I'm not a dancer by any means. You all know that. You've seen me enough. I'm not a dancer, but I like to move. Mine is more of a sway. That's kind of my go-to dance move. I kind of got that sway, that dad sway, I guess. I shuffle. Yeah, you're right, Wolfie. It's more of a shuffle, I guess. It is, yeah. You got me. I want to see you. Yeah, you kind of got that head bob going, Wolfie. I don't know that I've actually seen you dance, but I have definitely seen you with the head bob. Yeah, the foot stomp. I got to see that, Trevor. I got to see it. I need to get something set up. I've seen these streamers that they incorporate videos from like the viewers, and they can have viewers interacting, and they show the video from the viewers on the screen. I need to find a way to make that happen. I would love to see some of you guys doing foot stomping during my stream. That'd be great. I hear you there, 3 p.m. Yeah, you're gonna need to take some breaks. That all day stream is tough. I did a 6-hour stream on Monday, and you would think, man, if you're just standing, but it does. It takes energy. It can be tiring. Baba Dre, welcome back. You're so right. It's not just standing, but I mean I've never really counted my steps before when I'm doing this. I'm sure I could do that, but it feels like I'm getting in quite a few steps up here. But I'm tired. I'm tired when I get done. Streaming is not I'm not like moving around a lot, but. Yes, very true. There's more stuff to worry about on the stream. way more than what I ever anticipated before I got into this. You got cameras, video, chat. There's a lot of stuff jockeying for your attention up here. Alex, what's up, my man? You're right about that, Mama Dre. In the club, there's you're just kind of focused on the dance floor and you're focused on the music and maybe getting a drink. I don't drink anymore, but back in my clubbing days I did. So, but yeah, there's less stuff to worry about. Really, all you got to worry about is just keeping the dance floor entertained and interact with them, and you're just focused more on the music. But here, there's so much more going on up here than you realize. More than I realize. Oh yes, don't get me started on the internet. I started my first 2 streams back from vacation. Good Lord, I had all kinds of internet problems. I was so mad. And I will say it once again, Xfinity let me down. That's my internet provider here. And yeah, first day back from vacation, I was like, man, I'm going to get on here and do a 4th of July stream. It's going to be awesome. And I got everything set up, and as soon as I hit the button to start streaming, it seemed okay for a few minutes, and then my upload speed just tanked. And, the upload speed is really all that matters when you're streaming. And luck would have it, I got a raid right as the speed tanked. And so people new to my stream were watching it, and they saw this glitching happening, and it's like, damn. That happened 2 days in a row, and I was so upset about it, but it finally leveled itself out. I don't know what happened. I made a couple of tweaks on my streaming computer to my bitrate, but so far so good. We'll fingers crossed we'll keep it here. That is one of the biggest variables that you have absolutely no control over is your internet. And with live streaming, I mean, that's probably one of the most important things, but you have no control over it. I mean, I don't have a lot of good options here for other streaming services or for other internet providers. Xfinity is still kind of got the lock on the market here where I live. I did a search for Google Fiber. I would probably switch to Google Fiber, but they offer it up in Nashville, which is a little further up the road. I'm not far. I'm like 10 minutes from Nashville, 15 minutes. Mama Dre, I'm just curious. I'm sure we don't have the same providers. Isn't Rogers like a big provider up there in Canada? Kind of remember that name from when I was doing some, I do IT work, so I got internet set up at a couple of our offices up in Canada. I remember dealing with Rogers. I think they're one of the, yeah, that's what I thought. Yes, you do, Wolfie. You do have the good camera look. And my dog is walking right under my DJ table right now, and I hope he doesn't hit a cable. My dog's going to end the stream early. Let me let y'all say hi to Wesley real quick. I want to add a channel point option here soon for me to have some kind of interaction with Wesley, like I'll dance with him or do something, I don't know what. If you have any suggestions, just let me know. Right, Mama Dre? He does keep me occupied, I will say that. My boy loves to eat. So I got a few different mouths to feed besides my human kids. I actually have 2 dogs. The other one's napping. I'm not going to go wake her up. She's an older girl. Wesley's my baby. He is 8 months old today, actually. I just realized today is he's 8 months. So I hear bangers in the chat. Do we need to pick this up a little bit? Is it too early in the morning for some bass house, y'all? I think I asked that question on Tuesday. Thank you, Mama Dre. I credit that to a little bit of light EQ, and the XZ here has a good talkover feature on it, and I'm happy with how it handles the mic. I'm pretty pleased with it. All right, so I'm hearing some bass. I've just been kind of grooving here, so we'll pick things up a little bit. Y'all are down. Kind of got to check the vibe of the room, you know? Pick up some new bass house bangers, which I have not played yet this morning. I am very fond of the new bass house sound out there right now. Martin Horder is one of my favorites at the moment. Ski Tour actually has a nice new bass house track that I've been playing a whole bunch on my stream. I'll play that here in a minute. Good point, Mama Dre. You have no way to read the crowd here. You had to kind of ask them. And I guess you can kind of tell by the viewership if they're feeling the music or not. I threw on some old school hip hop and R&B the other day and lost a good bit of my viewers. And then the internet didn't help things either. I had a good stream. For me, I had a good stream going the other day after that raid, and then the internet signal just crapped out on me, and I lost everybody. And I that was the day I went 6 hours, and yeah. But you're right, there's no way to read the crowd on here. I'm not sure where the trust issues came into play. I don't feel like I have trust issues. Dating struggles, dating woes, yes. I don't think I've got trust issues. Yeah, I mean, that doesn't seem to fit. I mean, yeah, that I guess maybe if I'm in a relationship, there can be some. I have to. That trust has to be earned by a person, you know. I think to some extent, and I don't know. I don't want to get too deep and philosophize with you all on that, but marry my plants, yes, the snake plant theory. I think maybe I will, Chris. I've gotten better at keeping plants alive. I'm kind of happy with my plant game right now. Mama Dre, I'm sure you could give me some tips on how to better care for my plants if you're a gardener, but Mama Dre, right on with that. Yes, trust is just one of those things. It's a give and take, and that takes time. And true story though, my acupuncturist is this older woman from China. She's been in the Nashville area now for a good bit of her career, but she's a sweet lady. She takes good care of me. She's kind of like a homeopathic type doctor who, rather than medications, she'll use like herbs and supplements and things, and she does acupuncture. And I've been going to her now for a couple of years. I went to her originally for a shoulder problem I had. I injured my shoulder. She got me back to normal again, but she promised to set me up with one of her other clients. That has yet to happen, but we shall see how that goes. I'll give you an update. Heard that, Mama Dre. I've heard that you talk to plants and that they like music. So these plants behind me should be doing pretty well. I got a new plant called a fiddly fig. That's kind of my baby. I've heard they can be a little bit temperamental. when I had a neighbor watering my plants, and it wasn't in the best shape while I was gone, but when I got back, it definitely brightened up, and I think you might be onto something there. I never really thought about that. So you said drum and bass, Chris. I need to. Bass House is not far from drum and bass. It's in terms of the frequencies and stuff, but it doesn't have the same velocity as drum and bass. But more cowbell. I've said this a few times before. I love Bass House, but the tracks are so short. There's been a couple times the end of the track has crept up on me a little bit. And this is where I'm grateful for the loop feature.
I don't ask for much. Up, pass, no pass the Dutch. I bounce a lot, been smoking that gas a lot. Easy, I don't ask for much. Up, pass, no pass.
Yeah, they're like 3-4 minute tracks. This one I'm playing now is a 4-minute track, but most of them are short, like 3 minutes. Production is so awesome in these tracks. I love them, but yeah, they don't give you a lot of time to mix. You got to be on it.
In that gas a lot. Easy, I don't ask for much. Up, pass, no pass the Dutch. Beep, yeah, I bounce a lot. Been smoking that gas a lot. Easy, I don't ask for much. Up, pass, no pass the Dutch.
Beep, yeah, I bounce a lot. Been smoking that gas a lot. Easy, I don't ask for much. Puff, pass, now pass the Dutch. Beep, yeah, I bounce a lot. Been smoking that gas a lot. Easy, I don't ask for much. Puff, pass, now pass the Dutch.
A lot, been smoking that gas a lot. Easy, I don't ask for much. Puff, pass, now pass the Dutch. Beep, yeah, I bounce a lot. Been smoking that gas a lot. Easy, I don't ask for much. Puff, pass, now pass the Dutch.
Beep, yeah, I bounce a lot. Been smoking that gas a lot. Easy, I don't ask for much. Puff, pass, now pass the Dutch. Beep, yeah, I bounce a lot. Been smoking that gas a lot. Easy, I don't ask for much. Puff, pass, now pass the Dutch.
Yeah, Wolfie's got something brewing over there.
Pass the Dutch.
Pass the Dutch.
been at it early, Mama Dre. If you did that today, what is it like? It's like 6:15 your time right now? That is impressive. Oh, 7:15. All right, y'all are just an hour behind us here. It's 8:15 Central my time, so this morning has flown by for me. I gotcha. Well, that explains it. No judgment here. I'm not one that requires old version of Daddy Bob does require a little more sleep. The younger version of Daddy Bob did not. I could go longer with no sleep, but man, the whole parenting and kid thing, I can't do it very well on little sleep. Yeah, this is another one of my favorite producers right now, or I guess it's a production team. The Sponges. They are putting out some of the best bass house tracks, in my opinion. Very creative dudes. Or ladies, I don't know. I don't know who they are really. I haven't researched them that much, but they are making some bangers. That's all I know. Yes, Mama Dre, the Sponges. Definitely check them out. I've got like, I don't know how many of their tracks, 5, 6. Yeah, I've found that I do pretty well early in the morning myself. I think I've transitioned into more of a morning person. So that's kind of why I like this early morning stream, because it kind of gets my day going and it gets the blood pumping. And Chris Mears, I totally missed your cheer, man. Thank you for the bits. I appreciate it. That one slipped me. I didn't see it. Appreciate your support, sir.
1, 2, 3.
Notice that. Slippery indeed. I was just about to suggest that, DJ Wolf. You beat me to it. I have been on that train, let's see, 2 or 3 times now, Mama Dre. The last time I was a fill-in, I wasn't on the flyer, but I played very last minute. Scott and I go way back. I've known Scott for well over 20 years now. I've been down to Atlanta to play a couple times with him in the past. He's come up here to play. We've just stayed in touch through the years, but we were actually talking about me going down there this weekend. He sent me a text this morning. Something's come up, and I'm not sure we're going to make it happen or not, but you might see me pop up on a Scott and Renee stream here in the near future. We'll see if we can make it happen. But yeah, their Ray Train, the Sundays, is a fun one.
Once we went back to the hotel room we were at and listened to the tapes, and I was laughing so hard that my eyes started watering and I was crying, tears coming out of your eyes.
And I got to tell you, when I first heard him, it blew me away. And it still does today, every time I listen to the tape. God damn it.
Their intros and outros are not the easiest to mix with, the Sponges, but the middle part of the tracks are banging. I saw that, Wolfie. I'm so glad that they've joined on. They're I love those I love those people. They're some of my favorites. And true story, I give them credit every time I can. Scott and Renee, or Scott is the reason why I'm on Twitch. He kept telling me, I was watching his stream for a long time. He actually played one of my tracks once. I made a breaks track, and he played it for me a couple times on his stream. But he kept saying, man, you got to get on Twitch. You got to get on and start playing. And after a little bit of convincing, he finally got me here. So here I am, and it's all because of Scott. And Wolfie, I think I met you on one of my very first streams. I don't know. It was early on that I met you. So you've been with me since probably the very beginning. So you're the reason I keep coming back, Wolfie.
I can dance.
Yeah, you were. I was going to say, I thought you were here from one of the very first streams. So you've seen some of the changes. Hopefully I suck a little bit less since the beginning.
I can dance. I've been secretly practicing at least twice a day. I can dance.
Wolfie's right. I got a little bit more of a shuffle than a sway going on here. I just realized I was doing that. Work it out where I could get Wolfie a box of Twinkies. Thank you, Mama Dre. Appreciate that.
Make your body move like a hybrid.
Here, if you look for it on Beatport, is not. I don't think it's labeled bass house, but it's got a nice little bassy house feel to it. I would label this a banger. Yeah, nothing like some early morning grime, right, Mama Dre? I always have to ask the listeners. I'm like, is it too early to go this direction? Because I'll go there if you want. I'll keep it vibey, and then we'll go into some bangers if you guys are feeling it. So. Thank you, Wolfie. Yeah, I agree. I'm willing, but I got to make sure the room is feeling it. Make sure the plants are feeling it. I haven't asked them yet. I haven't asked them what they're in the mood for. Wolfie, I just need your address.
Trunk in the...
Just whisper it to me. I'll make it happen. They do not, Mama Dre. I learned that. They do not have Twinkies in the Netherlands, which I find surprising. So, yeah, I had some Twinkies on a Ray Train that I played with Wolfie a week or two ago. He's been on me about, having some Twinkies on the stream, so I consumed a couple of delicious Twinkies on my stream while he was watching and drooling over there in the Netherlands. Yeah. I need a Twinkie emote.
Trunk in the...
Man, I'm using the heck out of that loop feature this morning. Sorry, Wolfie. I smile a lot on my stream because this makes me happy. I'm in my happy place. So if I'm smiling or laughing, it's not being mean. It's just I'm a happy guy when I'm up here playing music. And I love the thought of having a delicious Twinkie, No, I'm gonna get you some. I'm totally serious. Send me your address, and I will send you a delicious box of Twinkies. And I don't care what the shipping costs. I'm sending Lady Bob a baby Bob Ross that I found for her. Even though she's been MIA this morning. I won't give her too much crap because she stays busy. She's all over the place. Yeah, Mama Dre, this is that ski tour track I was telling you about. This is their newest track. Mighty fine bass house track, if I do say so. That out, Wolfie. I'm not that worried about it. I mean, if we're talking like hundreds of dollars, I don't think it'll be that much, but we'll work it out. Yeah, just let me know the address and I'll go talk to my shipping people and see what we can work out. Mama Dre, I would love to see a plant care stream sometime. A just chatting stream where we talk about plant care so I can learn a thing or two from you. You know, I think I'm getting better at it. I'm getting a little better. I've got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I got about 6 plants and they're staying alive right now. So I'm happy with myself with that, so. Copy that, Wolfie. Lurk away, man. Are you making that coffee, Wolfie, or are you going on a run? Sounds pretty awesome. I made my coffee this morning as well. Yeah, some of my mixes this morning have been kind of shite. I'm sorry. I'm more focused in on the chat than I am the mixing. That's another thing about club gigs is that that's the only thing you're doing. You're up there focused on the mix and making it smooth, and here I'm like doing 20 things at once, so I'm not making excuses. But I'm also not focused on smooth mixing. I find myself oftentimes getting lost in the chat and just interacting with people because just one of my favorite things about Twitch is just standing up here shooting the shit with all of y'all. So, yes, Wolfie, let me send me a chat on Discord a little later after the stream here, and I'll let you know. I should be free. So, Mama Dre, if you're talking about astrological signs, I am an Aquarius. Which I don't know if Aquarians are known for their conversing. I don't think they are, but yeah, I don't know. But I think if you're into the astrological thing, in terms of matches, what I've read is that Aquarians and Geminis are like a 10 on the matching scale or whatever. So, yeah. There you go. So what are you, Mama Dre? Oh, you're a Gemini. Well, there you go. Rock on. See, we have covered so much ground this morning. I'm so happy with the variety in our chat here. I mean, we have covered dating, we've covered relationships, parenting, gardening, Coca-Cola cake, Cracker Barrel, soccer, football. What else? I mean, we've been all over the map. Maybe so, Wolfie. Maybe so. We'll have to see. I would love to go back to British Columbia for a visit. Beautiful part of the world up there. I have never DJ'd in British Columbia, and I would love to have a reason to play music up there or anywhere traveling. So hint, 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 wink, wink. All right, Wolfie. So you're saying your keyboard gets jammed up on the word date? Is that right? See, I have learned with much practice. I never dated before. Like I just I don't have a lot of dating experience. I've been in some relationships, obviously, but yeah, I've gotten more comfortable with the dating thing. I'm great on one date. Now it has to be a really good vibe for there to be a second one, but I'm more comfortable like on a first date than I think I've ever been. I just I've learned how to. With practice, I've learned to kind of chit chat and shoot the shit, kind of like I do on here. So, dates are dry prunes. You're right. Yeah, I just saw that. I was referring to the social date, but yeah, you are correct. Dates are dried prunes. Yeah, Mama Dre, I hope to be on a Reformat Sundays train here again soon. I'm not scheduled to be on one, but I have played their train, I think I was saying 3 times now. Three or 4, actually. So I will hopefully be on there again one of these days soon. They're a lot of fun. Let's see here. I got, I think I saw a message come through. I have my Discord notifications turned off, so I don't see a notification pop up when I get a message. So. Shit, my track's running out. Let me mix this in and I'll find it. I'm just seeing some of these messages come through. Very, very true, Mama Dre. Oh yeah. How old is your daughter? I've got 2 daughters. Mine are both will be teenagers. One is 13 and the other 12. Going on I don't know, 16 maybe. I don't know. Okay, so yeah, you do actually have a 15-year-old. All right. Well, likewise, Mama Dre. Not everyone thinks that I am a lovely human, but that's okay. You can't make everybody happy. But I will say this, the folks that I have encountered here on Twitch are some of the best humans that I have encountered. So there are so many very cool people on here. So yeah. I will say, be careful on Plenty of Fish. Yeah, I've been on there. It's not my favorite. There is a lot of randoms.
Hip hop is dead. Some say it's whack. We need to bring it back.
Let me just leave it at that.
It supplements the word and known to touch your nerves.
I think some people have success on there, but not me. I've had a lot of random experiences on there.
Music, bring it back.
Dating world is a scary place. Trust me, it is. Maybe you know this already.
Bring it back. Hip-hop. Bring it back. Music. Bring it back. Passion. Bring it back. Hold up. Bring it back. Breaking. That's what y'all gonna do. That means y'all break through, cause y'all clearly touch. Hold up. No need to be inside. Just let the feelings ride. Come on in the morning. Bring it back.
I think I have tried all of them at least once. And I mean, all of them have their quirks and their issues, but if I had to pick one that I've had the most luck with, I'd say maybe Bumble. Bumble has been okay. Hinge is okay. But yeah, lately dating has come to a screeching halt lately. Part of that's me. I'm just not pursuing it as heavily. It'll happen when it's supposed to happen, I suppose. I hear you on that, Wolfie. That's something for the old gratitude list right there. But that's not totally true, though, Wolfie. Even in a relationship, you have to date. You have to keep the vibe alive. You have to keep dating that person. Yeah, this is a banger right here, Mama Dre. I love this track. I think I saw DJ Prism pop up in the chat. What's up, man? How are you today? Y'all show some love to DJ Prism there. Very fine DJ up in New York. Yeah, I mean, like even in marriage, you have to keep dating that person. You have to be intentional about it. It doesn't just you can't just put it on cruise control and have things end awesomely. Yeah, so and I am by I am in no way, shape, or form a relationship expert, but just some things that I've learned along the way as an older human. You have to work at it, and you have to be intentional, and you do have to date. You have to keep dating that person, I guess. So Wolfie, that's not a true statement. You're not dating other people per se, but the one you're with, you got to keep dating them. DJ Prism, thank you for the sub, and Mama Dre, thank you for gifting that sub. I appreciate it. I love it. Thank you so much for the support. Y'all are too good to me. Man, if I didn't have to work today, I could easily keep this stream going. I'm in a good mood. I'm just the 3 hours have absolutely blasted past. I think it's the engaging chat this morning. All of you fine people. It's been so much fun. I'm a little sad that it's got to come to an end. But I do have to work. I got bills to pay. I was out all last week on vacation, so I'm in catch-up mode still at work. So. Yes, do not take pruning advice from DJ Daddy Bob, nor really any other advice. Next thing I'm adding to my stream is some sound effects. I need a little pew sound effect. I do have one live sound effect. I don't know if y'all caught it, but when you change the light color, there's a lightsaber sound. I think it comes through on this one channel on my mixer. Let's see if y'all can hear it. Hold on. Hey Wolfie, are you ready to go now? Because I need to raid out of here, get to work. Check it out. See if you can hear the lightsaber. Hold on. Oh yes. Power of technology. Yeah, I good humans are necessary, and I feel like most of the humans on Twitch that I've encountered so far are good ones. So it truly is, my experience has been such cool people here. All right, Wolfie. Well, if you're not ready. Man, I've totally neglected the Sessions Live crew. My apologies to anyone signed in over here, but I just wanted to say hello to everyone. I'm broadcasting on Twitch and on Sessions Live this morning, and so I want to say hello to Irish Smile, Denmark, Nene Alme, DJ Kamal, Filter. Thank you all for tuning in. I'm going to continue to play over here on Sessions as long as there's some interest. My main focus is Twitch. Wolfie, thank you, sir. I appreciate that. I mean, this morning stream has been totally like a stream of consciousness. Like I have no tracks in mind. I'm just one track after another has just been totally spur of the moment. So no planned set list or anything. So it's just all been kind of off the dome, so to speak. So, but it was fun. This has just flown by for me today. I love streams like this. You just don't. I mean, the time just totally. I'm totally lost in the music. And the chat. And the company. guys have any raid suggestions, please let me know. I think I tuned in that day, Mama Dre, for the 33-hour set, and man, that is quite an impressive feat, I will tell you. I've only managed to do a 6-hour, and yeah, that's pretty awesome. I'll work my way up. I don't know if I could do 33. I mean, maybe if I had a long weekend and some time to sleep on either side of it. But so you guys give me an idea where we should raid, because Wolfie's got a little more time before he's ready to go live. So let's see, we got oh yeah, I know where we're going. I see that Alex is online. I have not rated Alex yet. So if you guys are willing, we will keep the funky house going, and we'll head to, let's see, who do you have, Mama Dre? I swear, I'm not familiar with this streamer. Yeah, let's go to Alex. Alex is similar vibe to what I'm playing, funky house. He's over there in Paris, France. Alex is a good dude and a supporter, and I think you all will enjoy his vibe very much. So that's going to do it for me. I have to unfortunately get to work. Well, not unfortunately. I'm grateful for my job, but I got to get to work. Thank you all so much for tuning in this morning. It's been a joy to spend some time with you all. Copy that, Wolfie. And Mama Dre, I will also hit you up as well. Thank y'all so much for stopping by and making my morning a good one. We are going to head over to Paris, France now. I will catch you guys maybe this weekend, but definitely next Tuesday. Hope y'all have a beautiful day. Thanks for being here.